Sean, Thursday, turffontein, Spring of Elixir, a proper Bernard Cantor pedigree. Has had one decent run behind Go Flickety, but looks like she has to step up a bit.
I think the 2000 is probably what she wants. One of the jocks did comment that he thinks I'm going too far with her, and I brought her back, and that sort of gave us an average last run. This will help her with her fitness. She'll probably get into the money, but probably will break her duck over 2000.
In the second of the afternoon, Kambulu had a few starts for you now. What are you expecting this Thursday?
I think I have to forgive him his last run. He pulled too hard. We have changed a bit, and he should be way more tractable, and I do expect very good improvement.
Marvellous. Then Kayoshi, full brother to a horse called Kuma, who won 3 races. The very underrated, I have to stress, Lance is the sire.
Yeah, Lance has done phenomenally well for the few runners that he's had. I think he'll need the run, but he should be finishing off well.
Then what about Turbo Power? He's in the same race, also first timer.
He may be a little bit more progressive, and he could get into the money. It doesn't look like an overly strong race.
Then Shango hasn't been seen out since his Cape campaign. I would imagine that as a former Durban July consolation winner, that you would be aiming at the big race.
Yeah, he'll be aimed at Durban. He does well in Durban. He may even be ready for the Lonsdale at the end of the month, but this is a prep run all the same. It should be a distance too sharp, and he should just need the run. But he's got a little bit of class about him, and he could just be running on stronger than we expect.
Cirilla, the 7-year-old entire, has gone from 129 down to 103. He's got to be competitive of that mark.
Yeah, he should be competitive of that mark, and he's fit. He hasn't been fit for a while. We gave him a break. I think it was probably a while ago, and we haven't really had him back on song since. I do think he's a fit horse. He's got a nice weight, and he'll be there.
Magic Tattoo. Haven't seen this one out for a while.
Yeah, he had a few problems after his attempt in KZN last season. We've had to be very patient with him. I think he'll need this run. I'm not too sure he'll be effective in the going. I'm sure it'll come up soft. But all the same, he'll need the run. He'll benefit from it, and hopefully it'll bring him on.
Terrific. Then Mrs. Browning, you've always had a measure of respect for her ability, and she looks to be going the right way.
I think she's decent. I feel maybe we've jumped the gun going around the turn, and just let's give her this opportunity down the straight before we venture back over that type of distance. Also gets the second run out the way. It looks like a competitive field. There's 1 or 2 tough, hard-knocking, sprinting types, but I think she'll run well.
Lovely. Then Magical Flight, if my memory serves me, she's won 5 races. What are you expecting this Thursday?
Yeah, she's had a little break. It's a distance short of her best. She should need the run.
What are you waiting for? Is her stable companion in the same race?
Not the straightforward filly. She over races, and I would have preferred her around the bend, but we didn't have that option. And if she relaxes and kicks at the right time, she should be thereabouts. It is a competitive field.
And then to put the lid on the day, Tis Magic runs in the 8th race, horse number 7.
Once again, there's a few hard knockers, but I was very pleased with her last run, and I think if she reproduces that type of run, she'll have a goody try chance.